Hello G Squad, welcome back to my channel and this latest edition of Instagram Does My Nails. That's right, you Instagrammies, you helped me decide what we are going to put on these nails, so let's go ahead and get started. And yeah, I do call my Instagram followers Instagrammies. It's kind of a new thing. Me and my daughter sort of coined it, so there you go. I am going to put this form on my middle finger there. And here's the thing, you just want to line everything up. Make sure that your side walls are lined up. That line they put in the middle is lined up with your nail bed. Just make sure everything is nice and straight and delicious so that your nail comes out nice and straight and delicious, okay? Then I do like to decide how long I intend to make the nail, pinch that end, and I do put this tab on the back for these shorter, more narrow forms because I have fat pads back there and I need something to help hold it together. If I was using larger ones, I would put that tab on the form itself, but that's not what I have right now, so we're doing this. I still have a lot of these forms. I'm not going to throw them out, so you have to find a way to use them correctly. So, now I'm just doing a really quick thin base. So far as the tip part goes, you could probably just go in with the straight poly gel, but here's why I don't. I really like that thin layer of builder gel down there because it's so beautiful and shiny. So even when you're looking underneath your nails, you know how sometimes just plain poly gel can just look sort of flat, right? But really smooth, beautiful builder gel is shiny. So I like that shiny look underneath my nails, and I don't have to put base coat under there as long as I put a nice layer of builder gel first. So that's what I end up doing, and then I build on top of that, and we are going to encapsulate as well. Now, my first impressions with this builder gel. Oh, first, here's our first poll. Here's our first poll. It was the color pick. So as you can see, 67% chose the three colors that we are going to use, which are lilac, fuchsia, and yellow. So that was excellent. Thank you guys for helping me pick the colors. So now what we're going to do is just build these out. Now let me go ahead back really quick to my first impression of the builder gel. The very first thing I want to tell you, and we will talk about it again when we get toward the end of the video, there was no heat. I felt no heat spikes, none. I was ready to pull my hand out because I usually experience heat. No heat, and the gel was nice and hard and delicious. No heat. So my first question is, do I have a favorite builder gel now? Maybe I do. We'll see. Okay, so now my first impression on this product, because this is my first time using the Saviland, it really pats into place lovely. It smooths out beautifully. It's not very sticky as long as you have a nice damp brush, not a wet brush, because that's going to leave some white powder behind, some residue of some sort. I think where it's melting the gel and leaving behind a residue of what's left. So you do have to wipe that away. But if you just make sure your brush is damp and not really super soaking wet, you really don't have to deal with that problem. But don't be afraid to clean your brush often because you don't want to get sticky. And it will get sticky because I did have to take some poly gel off my brush a time or two. But you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles, especially when you're learning how to work with a new product. And so now we're going to put that fuchsia down. We had the purple, which is really lilac. They're calling that lilac, which I guess it kind of is. And then the light yellow, and then we're coming in with this fuchsia, which to me is really more of a neon pink, but you know, one man's fuchsia is another person's neon pink. So there you go. And as soon as I saw the shape of that nail, I was so happy. I've been trying to work on my shaping too, and I need to keep doing that because I feel like my filing is sort of, honestly, just all of it. I need to work on all of it. This year is the year of really getting my shaping down. That is what I'm going to do this year. So I want my coffin to be perfect. I'm going to try some new shapes. We're going to have a good time this year. I've got some ideas. Got some ideas, you guys, and this is one of them. Here we go. Yay! All right, sorry. That was my cheese factor for the day. Cheese factor. Okay, I do want to address while we're patting out this yellow. And, oh, I did that middle finger. I knocked that out. And I did record, but I was mostly off camera by mistake. So I'm really sorry. I just cut that footage out. And also this video is kind of long. So sorry again. Excuse me. And I'm sorry this video is coming up kind of late today. No, not kind of late, like super duper late today. Honestly, the main reason is I had a couple of days where depression kind of kicked my booty. Oh, this is the second poll. Loose glitter or potted glitter? Most people said loose. So I chose these loose star glitters and put them in little stripes. I'm doing a nice little stripe on this first finger, and I'm going to do one on the pinky as well, but you won't see that till the end. Like I said, oops, almost knocked my phone down. Like I said, there are a couple things that I did cut out just for brevity's sake or not recording it well. So now I'm just using some builder gel to come in and thicken that line a little bit because we're going to have a clear line of just stars. Jacob, mommy's doing a voiceover, no barking. That's my little buddy over there woofing away. So anyway, back to the poly gel. I had a really good time working with this. I've not tried their clear, assuming they have one. Why wouldn't they? So we will see in the future if I enjoy that as much. And same thing with the Morovan. We are putting a little pink down here. Sorry, I didn't point that out. I love yellow and pink together. Absolutely love it. Now on that pinky, we did purple, which I didn't really show doing the whole thing. I am so sorry about that. As soon as I set it down on there, I realized I started patting it on and I was out of frame. So you just saw that I put it there. I'm sorry. And now I wanted to do just sort of a hodgepodge, mix, match, patchwork, weirdness nail. And so all I did was splotch all this on the thumb and then just pat it all together to make what I thought was an aesthetically pleasing splodge of stuff to put stamping on top of. Enough, Jacob. Jacob wants to do something. I'm not sure he's barking at the couch. I do not know exactly why. He knows how to get up on the couch. He does. I promise. So we're just patting this into place, making sure that everything is connected well, right? You don't want to leave any places where there's cracks. And even though I am going to come over the top of this with some builder gel, you really want to make sure you get them all nice and together. It just looks neater and more awesome that way as well. Now we are coming in with the builder gel. And let's talk about this builder gel. It goes on really well. What we're doing right now is laying down a slip layer so that we know where the gel wants to go. And then we are going to pick up a nice blob. I'm trying to figure out what my dog is growling at, and I can't see a damn thing that he wants. He's driving me crazy. What are you doing, dog? So anyway, I pick up a blob. And I like to take it straight down the nail and then just sort of spread it back and forth. And then you can just make sure that you get your sides correct. Now that's what we're doing here. I take it and I just sort of press it gently so it starts to fill in toward the cuticle. Drag it all the way down, and then I just float my brush over the top and encourage it to go to the sides where the gel is, because it wants to go to the gel. And then I go along the top, because it's easy to get a little space there where it's kind of shallow, and just use my brush to bring it across the top and encourage it to self-level, hold it upside down, double check everything, and then I pop that bad boy in the lamp. And it is just, look at how easily this really just leveled and did what I asked it to do. And every single one of the nails was just as easy to work with. And I'm working with my non-dominant hand, so that tells you this stuff is really nice. I really enjoyed working with it. So now off camera, I'm going to encapsulate all the rest of the nails, do all of the finish filing because the gel didn't really need that much filing. And we are going to do our last pull, which was stamping or stickers. And everyone wanted stamps, so here we go. I'm going to do two different kinds. One is going to be animal print and one is going to be flowers. And we're going to alternate this pretty yellow and a really pretty purpley blue sort of color. It's not an exact match, but I don't think it really needs to be. I don't think it does. I think that it doesn't match perfectly. Kind of gives it a little more character. Now, while I was doing these nails, I really thought, hey, these kind of give me Betsy Johnson vibes. But when I said that to my daughter, she was like, no, Mom, they're more like Lisa Frank. And I'm like, oh no, oh my goodness, Lisa Frank. So you let me know, Betsy Johnson or Lisa Frank? I think either way, they came out so cute, I'll take it. Now with, we're gonna go with the other color and do the little flowers. Whew, sorry, I almost sneezed there. Whew, goodness. But I stopped myself. And we're going to put that on the pink. Now, I'm not going to show every single one of the stamps that I do because, like I said, this video is pretty long today. But here we go. We're going in with some pink. And now let's do some top coat. And I did put some stars in this pinky nail as well. Did sort of a side French with some clear there. And there is a tiny bit of pink, but you really can't see it because I made the nail too long and kind of a big blah, blah, blah. Now, here's one thing I do want to say about this top coat. I noticed that it was splitting on top of the stamps. This is Light Elegance Super Shiny. So I did come back through and go through this a second time before I cured it just to make sure everything was nice and smooth. Then I cured it, and then I did a second coat just to make sure everything was super, super nice. But here is the finished set. I absolutely love these nails, and you Instagrammies helped bring them to life. Thank you so much. And be sure that you share this video, like it, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.